if the heaviest baggage we carry is not in our hands, but in our hearts? And what if the migration is not just loss? What if also a sacred invitation to build, to remember, to root again? Welcome to Mercy Moment. I'm Mercy, and today we are naming the silent weight migration leaves behind, the ache that doesn't show up in paperwork or passports, but lives in our bones, in our memories, in our prayers. This space is for anyone who's ever crossed borders, physically, emotionally, spiritually, whether you have left a homeland, a community, or a version of yourself behind. This moment is yours. We are not here to fix or rush healing. We are here to witness, reflect, and gently begin. If you are returning or new here, we need your help in building this channel. So if you have not yet subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you will be notified when next I upload a video. Like, share, and comment. If you left home to chase a dream, but no one told you how hard, how lonely it would feel, let's talk about the emotional cost or the emotional weight of migration. The pressure to succeed, the guilt of missing birthdays, funerals, and milestones, and the fear of failure when your visa clock is ticking. Migration is often framed as an opportunity. But what about the rupture? Now let's name some of the silent boundaries. 1. Displacement fatigue. The exhaustion of constantly adapting, translating, performing, belonging. Let's say a woman in London who changes accent at work, then prays in her mother's tongue in the corner of her home, never fully at ease in either space. Survivor guilt, thriving while others back home struggles. A man who sends money to his family monthly but feels shame for the comfort he's found abroad. And the cultural grief of missing food, festivals, elders, and your mother language. An example is a child who has never met their grandparents but feels her presence in lullaby passed down by the parents. We carry home in our hearts, and sometimes they ache. You smile in pictures but cry in silence because the world expects you, family expects you to thrive, and you don't want to disappoint any of them. You carry the weight of two worlds, the grief of what you left behind, the anxiety of what lies ahead. And in between, you forget to breathe, take care of yourself. You are tired all the time, but rest feels like weakness to you. You are hurting, but healing feels like luxury to you. This is not just about stress. It's about identity. It's about losing pieces of yourself to fit into a place that doesn't always welcome you. And sometimes the pain is deeper. The grief that doesn't get time off. And memories that echo louder in foreign lands. But here is the truth. You are not weak. You are human. And healing is allowed even here, even now. To every migrant carrying a silent weight, you deserve softness, you deserve joy, you deserve to be held even from afar. 2 lessons I want you to learn from this. 2 lessons. And lesson 1, you can be grateful and grieving at the same time. Joy doesn't cancel pain, and healing doesn't mean forgetting. You are allowed to feel it all. You carry the weight of 2 worlds, the grief of what you left behind in your motherland, the anxiety of what lies ahead. You feel tired, but rest feels like weakness. You are hurting all the time, but healing feels like luxury at the same time. Lesson 2, rest is resistance. This is very important. You don't have to earn rest. You don't have to prove your pain. You deserve softness just because you exist. Grief doesn't get time off, and sometimes the pain is deeper than words. But here is the truth. You are not weak. You are human. And healing is allowed, even here, even now. The emotional toll of migration and mental health implication. 3 weights can manifest as anxiety in new spaces, depression masked as productivity, always working around the clock, identity fragmentation, feeling like you belong nowhere fully. If this is you, beloved, you are not broken. You are responding to rupture, and your response is valid. Your grief is sacred. Your longing is holy. And my encouragement to you, let's reframe migration, not just as loss, but as a sacred invitation to build identity with intention, to remember ancestral wisdom, to root again slowly and spiritually. You are not a guest in your own life. You are the architect of belonging. You can create rituals of reconnections. Cook a dish from home and bless it loud. Speak your mother tongue to the mirror. Light a candle for the places you have left and the ones you are building. You don't have to carry this alone. Here are ways to seek support. Seek therapy with cultural sensitivity. Look for practitioners who understand migration, trauma, and diaspora grief. Look for community spaces. Join storytelling circles, faith gatherings, or online forums for migrants. Engage in spiritual practices such as prayer, journaling or writing, movements such as yoga or meditation. If you are in crisis, please reach out to someone you trust, a friend, a therapist, a helpline. Healing is communal, and you are worthy of care. Share your story in the comments. What part of migration has weight on your spirit the most? Subscribe for weekly mercy moments where healing meets truth. Turn on notifications so you will not miss my next video. That will be all for today. See you in our next mercy moment. But for now, breathe. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not too late to come home to yourself.